The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. Batistuta! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. Quarter of an hour played. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, what has happened here? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. That is some save from Khan! Out again for a throw-in. And it's Isco. And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Kukçu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Isco. Oh, super ball. Belletti. No, he refuses to take the bait. Kukçu. Isco. It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! That looks a good cross. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. Drives it in. And that should get the job done.
Isco really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has found the way through. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Son Heung-min. Marquinhos. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Isco, and it's James. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Now it's Messi. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's miss. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Batistuta. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. And Yaya Toure! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yaya Toure actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Isco. And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. He's having a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Isco, and he's intervened well there.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Plays it across.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jordi Alba aims beyond the defence. Cruyff's cross. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's going to be another throw. Jordi Alba goes sliding in. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts highly entertaining until the very end.
Batistuta.
Voted man of the match and deservedly. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Neymar. Robertson. That's a good run down the left. He gets big! He will be livid with himself. Milan finding their passes. Threads one in. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Isco. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Zico. Still goalless. Now it's Batistuta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played out wide. This looks promising. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And he goes cross-field. Zico. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's searching through. Mbappe! Goal! Milan! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Batistuta goes for a shot! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Substitution in progress.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. Showing great feet there. Looking for options for movement. Neymar plays it in. There will be a throw-in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Strong running down that left flank. Kokchu. Milan are 2 up early in the second half. Chance, surely! Neymar. Van Basten. And it's Zico. For Valverde. And that is a little undercooked. Lampard. Batistuta. James. He's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened here? In by... He's got all. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Opts to play it back. Neymar. Lampard. That's a good ball out wide. Robertson makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Van Basten. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
And it's Isco. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Lampard. And that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Zico! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
Marquinhos gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Isco. And he's in on shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Barcelona.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that has left him in a heap. And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal. And Alexander-Arnold. Showing great feet there. Lampard. And they've been given a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to.
Oh, what a mistake! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. The finish! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Dijk. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well, it's Batistuta. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kachu! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Lampard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Lampard! Just too high. Kokchu knocks it out wide. Might be danger here. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's shot, surely! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Lampard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Tries from distance. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Cannavaro. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. He is through here. Thinks about the shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, it's come loose. Rafinha. And Jamal. Kokchu simply refused to... And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Marquinhos makes the interception. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Lampard. It's Lampard! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's been flattened there. They've got to be quick to recover this. Deep cross. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Kane. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Milan are having a ball here.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And this is Batistuta. He's having a shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Decent chance! Batistuta made a good run there. Foden. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There will be a throw-in. Marquinhos. Kukçu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cannavaro. Milan looking to pass their way through. Some front-footed pressing going on here, and he's had it nicked away. Isco. And it's Isco. And it's James. Ball's gone out of play. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Batistuta! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! Time and again they are repelled. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Van Dijk clears it away. James made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Kukçu goes on a run down the left wing, and there's green grass ahead of him. An uncompromising challenge.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Kukçu taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Wishing our birthday boy a
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can... Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! Luis Suarez! Kukçu. Lampard. Isco. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Kukçu. That has found him in acres of space.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Neymar. Luis Suarez is having a shot! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Good ball. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Nicely weighted ball. Short changes him with that pass. Lampard. And he's in on goal. Goes down, but nothing given.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Back into the middle. Kukçu. And it's Lampard. Belletti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Makalele, a player who needs no introduction. Isco. Kukçu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Batistuta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lampard. Oh, that's well spotted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
That was the first
First half compared with your expectation.
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good...
It's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Isco. That has not gone well. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being bodied.
Can he finish? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Referee has just said play on. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Not the most accurate pass. But it's Kukcu. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's a sharp little ball here.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. Nedved. He won't be happy with that one. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now, can they get him away? Neymar! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking to play him in, but he's cut it out. And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Luis Suarez. And Luis Suarez sticks it away. Just cruising. They are cruising. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 21.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Batistuta, Saliba, and here's Isco. Now it's Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. That has been cut short. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played back in. Cannavaro. Isco.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. And reclaimed it in a trice.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a sharp pass. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, important interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Couldn't squeeze it through. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a chance here. What can they make of it?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
The whistle has gone and it is all over. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you know
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Kirk-Chu. No, it's not getting there. Park Ji-sung. Looking for the run. Park Ji-sung. Gabriel Jesus. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Gabriel Jesus. Nedved. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Can he get it through? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Kukchu. Serginho. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Park Ji-sung spots it and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's Kukchu. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Shot, surely! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Serginho. Kirk-Chu. In comes the corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to catch. It's Isco! Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's cooked. There's the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No way through there. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that really is so... And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Has another go! Serginho gets it away. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Kukçu. He's through here. Mbappe is on it. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have...
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Lampard!
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Serginho. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Lampard. Good ball over the top.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
It's Bellingham. That has not gone well. Now it's Batistuta. Kukçu flings in a... Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Tries to pass it through. Isco. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Nedved. Kukçu. Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Isco. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Neymar. Van Basten. And a shot! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So is this the start of a comeback? Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Batistuta. Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending.
Shoots! And he hits the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
And that's that. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Batistuta.
Voted man of the match. Now, the game itself. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Mbappe. Fired deep towards the back post. Tries a shot! They score!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Isco. And here's Mbappe. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Griezmann. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Isco. James. And they're on him in a flash. James just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Passing nice and neat. Batistuta touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Forlan.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great ball if he can get there. Batistuta. Triol. And it's Lampard. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Forlan. Great chance! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Nagatomo. Oh, that's really just about within shooting range. Kukçu.
There will be 1
And
minute added
Marquinhos.
time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
I'm afraid to
Well, it's
tell
been
you that
intriguing
we're
stuff so
expecting
far,
traffic
and
to
it's
be
1-1
heavy
at the
after
break.
final whistle
Both teams
today.
hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund kick off the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Isco. Kukçu. Marquinhos. Cannavaro. Lampard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Mbappe! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Batistuta. Isco. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gilberto Silva. Tries to pass it through. Nagatomo looking to hit the byline here. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe. Lampard. He's looking wide. It's a throw-in. Threads one in. Stoichkov looking to run onto it. That's very neat.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Isco. And he lines up a cross. And it's hoisted clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Stoichkov.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Quick reminder today,
Well,
please have your
fitness
entry
and
tickets
fatigue,
at
the key
hand, as
factors
it's time to
now
announce
as we
today's
head
winning
for
lottery
extra
numbers.
time.
Substitution for Milan. Number 12, Batistuta. Number 10.
90 minutes gone and nothing
Number
between them
8.
still.
Kukchu. Number 4.
That's a throw.
Sylvester. Coming on the field. Number 9. Vieri. Number 97. Aubameyang. Number
Cannavaro.
20. Brahim Diaz.
Now James.
Number 27.
And it's
Serginho.
James.
Substitution in progress.
To Isco. Brahim Diaz. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Nagatomo promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stoichkov. He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. In towards the back stick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get onto this? Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Vieri. Isco. Vieri. Chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Please be made aware.
Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Place.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, good spread. Now it's Schneider. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stoich, he's going for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Stoichkov really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo plays it short. Hangs in a cross, climbs up big! Oh, it's hit the post! He can get that clear. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Stoichkov demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Chance in football.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Isco first in line. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Stoichkov next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Schneider is second man up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Milan looking to draw level.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
The third man in the queue. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
This turn to level matters.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, it didn't change.
Raul is fourth up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Milan are looking to save match point. What poise! What noise!
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
That's it! It is done! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times.
Anyone, guys?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
And it's Batistuta.
Isco. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now here's the delivery. Lampard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe shoots! Goal! Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Kirkchu
Might want to be careful there.
well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Lampard. Beckenbauer powering forward here, driving forward. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lampard. And that has put paid to that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break.
He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rijkaard.
Kirkchu. It'll be a throw-in. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pele. Figo. That's very neat. The message is clear, none shall pass. And they've got rid. Here's Vitinha. Lovely, now then. And he's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, important interception.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Throw in. Crosses it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Isco. Might be danger here.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Oh, what a climb! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a shade optimistic. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
India really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Messi. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Figo. Off the post! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Figo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Punched away. Vitinha! And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today to please drink responsibly.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and...
Anybody wanna play friendly? Join guys, join.